Sup Shredders, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to an SP Reviews, where today we have ourselves a track from an act named TEKKY titled Vengeance featuring Shadow. And if we switch over to here, we have ourselves a video on YouTube, hashtag KOTN. This is the first time I've listened to TEKKY. I'm looking forward to checking out this. I've got 12k views in 12 days. That's not bad at all. It's a good start. We're going to listen through this track from start to finish and we're going to hear what we think. The issue is I've got 24 likes. Let's go, let's do it.
Wait,
you going crazy.
I'm a stone cold rapper. I rap better than most of these washed up trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping. I drop 10k things in a week, no capping. I'm a part-time rapper. I rap better than most of these trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping. I drop 10k views in a week, I'm laughing. I'm a stone cold rapper. I rap better than most of these washed up trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping. I drop 10k streams in a week, no capping.
Look, you know I'm back with a vengeance. Yeah, don't talk shit on the mic, don't chat about fucking attendance, bro. I look sick on the mic, I'm not rapping the shit for the fucking attention, bro. Walk slow on the land and I'm gonna be the only name that they mention, bro. Look, lingo, smack man, Kimbo. Gonna check these cards like I'm at the bingo. No show, he was stealing my flow. Back then the way guy took shots in his own. Wait, I'ma be a hero with no cake. Mate, let there be a story with no tape. So let me take these bars to the next level. No settle, I'm a pedal to the metal like lip. Let me flex my shit, got a gold kettle. I'm at boiling point right now. Let me rip my Tim's at only one step. And I swear that I see these cons run about with a chef, no prepping. Fuck weapons, here's a message to you and your gang. You got more snakes in your crew than I've got in my gaff. 100k on a vid, let me see the graph. Mate, I've got about 6 MCs in my email, sending me tunes to my Gmail. Back when I put flipping packs on the map, that slapped, I was trapped in my mind, it was flat. I'm getting a new tap with my album strapped on my wrist. If I run out of room, tough shit, I'm gonna stack these racks on racks. Pounds on pounds, trust me, it's stupid amounts. I'm a part-time rapper, I rap better than most of these full-time trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping, I drop 10k views in a week, I'm laughing. I'm a stone cold rapper, I rap better than most of these washed up trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping, I drop 10k streams in a week, no capping. Look, you know I'm back with a vengeance. Yeah, don't talk shit on the mic, don't chat about fucking attendance, bro. I look sick on the mic, I'm not rapping the shit for the fucking attention, bro. Walk slow on the land and I'm gonna be the only name that they mention, bro. Look.
Man, I give an arm and a leg, I wrote a bottom and how hard can it get when he got to my name and I bed for my head, real bars and he came for the heart of my chest and a host, but I may bring harm to the guest. Dumb bottom and how smart can it get, be careful. You know what I slap in the head, that's me, better go sit your arse and step, I'm linking him up, that's arson again. I can write me a story, shite, real talk, face facts, you're cool with a pen. Truth be told, do you hardly a 10? Truth be told, me you hardly a 10. Shite, I swear capital West, that's me. I won't be laughing again, last chance, go try and fly past me again. You'll be done, little cunt, you're a rat in a bag. Don't trust smells, I'm sociopathic. How many times that act or sell me a man his face when I knew he was at it. It's often in games for the sake of the fame, but they don't feel the same when the game turns drastic. Levels get up when they act too real, but then push comes to shove and you'll see who's plastic.
I'm a part-time rapper, I rap better than most of these full-time trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping, I drop 10k views in a week, I'm laughing. I'm a stone cold rapper, I rap better than most of these washed up trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping, I drop 10k streams in a week, no capping. Look, you know I'm back with a vengeance. Yeah, don't talk shit on the mic, don't chat about fucking attendance, bro. I look sick on the mic, I'm not rapping the shit for the fucking attention, bro. Walk slow on the land and I'm gonna be the only name that they mention, bro. Look.
I'm a part-time rapper. I rap better than most of these full-time trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping.
You going crazy.
In a week, I'm laughing. I'm a stone cold rapper. I rap better than most of these washed up trappers. I'm going straight to the tapping. I drop 10k streams in a week, no capping.
I like the production on it. I just want to sort of make a comment on the video in general. I really like this video. I think it's a really cool environment that I've shot it in. My understanding is that TEKKY is from Scotland, and these are some Scottish castles, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that, you know, with this drill aesthetic that we're going for here, it just suits really well. And I just think it's a really great first impression to their work. So well done on the video. It's very professional. But yeah, we're going to talk about this track, though, more in the conclusion. Because welcome to the conclusion of my review of this track from an act named TEKKY titled Vengeance featuring Shadow. What do I think this track is about? I think it's about the fact that people have been talking shit. And they've been talking, you know, trash about TEKKY and Shadow as well. In the sense that, like, we talk about being part-time rappers being better than full-time trappers. And so I think it's basically saying that even if this isn't something we do full-time, we're still so far ahead of everyone else that we don't even need to be worried about people in the backseat. You know, backseat drivers and sort of people in the audience in the cheap seats. And I think that that's kind of dope. Honestly, like, I feel like, you know, hip-hop and rap in this day and age is hard. there is a lot of competition. It's really saturated. So I think that if you can really rap well and differentiate yourself and try and do something unique, it's great. And I think there are going to be people that talk stuff because, again, it's just the nature of stuff. But I feel like if you can back it up and you can rap well and the music is tight and you are consistent, I think you've got a genuine shot. And so I think that both TEKKY and Shadow rapped really well within this. They had slightly different styles. TEKKY was, I feel like TEKKY's one was, you know, off the bat, you had the heavily modulated vocals going from like a lower resonance all the way up. Almost like the track was slowly unfolding with it. And it's kind of a really brave move in a sense to not have that hook line come in immediately. Because a lot of the time, you know, you might be wanting people to instantly get that satisfaction of knowing that hook line, the catchiness of it. But I think in a way it was also kind of dope because it made you wonder what was going to happen next. But when the vocals did come in for the full time after the hook line being modulated and then iterated, we had verse sections where TEKKY's flow was slick. It worked well with the groove of the drums, the bass, and the backing theme that was repeated throughout the track. It was a great foundation. And I'm really satisfied with the way that was handled. I think that we were clear with our words, we came through, we communicated well, and I think that we held our bars in a way that was authentic and made sense and was authoritative. And I think that in this kind of genre, you need that. You need to be able to sort of put that down and put it forward in a way where people will be like, yeah, no, I get that person knows what they're talking about. So I think that was really well handled. And I think that Shadow, there was a little bit more aggression in Shadow's stuff. I think part of it was that we were slightly off the beat for most of it, but in a way where there was a bit of swagger to it. And so I think that's part of what differentiated those two. I think they had their own sort of ways they wanted to handle their parts of the song, with each of them having a verse section, as I understand it, with TEKKY handling the choruses, hooks. And I feel like they differentiated well, interacted and fed off of each other. There seemed to be a great chemistry. They understood what the beat behind them needed. And ultimately, it was just really satisfying to listen to him. It was a convincing performance. There's this kind of buzz to that instrument. I hesitate to say bagpipes. It could be like a flute or a wind or a pipe or something like that. There is this pipe that plays this really haunting melody throughout the intro and throughout a lot of the track. There is a heavily modulated piano that's in the back of the theme. Then we have 808s, and then we have our sort of trappish kit, our drill kit, again with the really tight snares, the hi-hats, and that signature sort of 16th oriented kick groove there. I think that the theme, which is iterated on throughout, various modulations of vocal bits, sometimes taking away certain instruments, but we don't stray away from that chord progression, that bass line. That is something we keep throughout. In fact, I think we basically keep the same root note for the entirety of the song. It's just because of the variety of the different vocal parts, because of the fact that we do sometimes take away and add different elements within the arrangement and instrumental layers, the song remains fresh. I think that the song would have been a 2-minute song if we hadn't had the collab, because I feel like TEKKY said enough from their verse to be able to cover enough context there. But I think the reason we're able to make it 3 minutes is because of Shadow's part as well. And that, again, the way that we built things with there being this extended instrumental intro with like the lady voiceover and then like the modulated hook line in the back going from low to high, but also the drums coming in that second half of that intro, I think that was a classy way to add real estate to the track while showing a confidence in the beat itself. And I think that if it was like a more sort of traditional instrument, like a bagpipe or something like that, that might be like a Scottish instrument. It kind of helps you understand a bit about where TEKKY is from. I could be wrong. I could sound like a complete silly billy right now, but that's that time. I'm just being careful about it. But it's like, I think that's smart. And then a lot of the other instruments are more par for the course, with the minor key orient being strong here, It's a song where we had a convincing vocal performance. The theme made sense throughout. It's par for the course for the genre. There was a great sense of clarity to the instrumental parts alongside the vocals, and it was like a sad sounding track, but there was also it kind of smacked you around a few times because of the punch of those drum samples, and the buzz and the tension of that main sort of melody there added a sense of sizzle to it, where there was a sense of danger, I suppose, almost like this was kind of like a war cry or something like that. But ultimately, I think that the studio recording, mixing, mastering in this track was great. It was great. The vocals were clear in the mix, so were the main melodies and the modulated keys. They're being more subtle to allow the mid and high range parts to come into close. You know, you had automation of the filtering of the vocal parts as well as other instruments in the mix in different parts there, and there's clear attention to that with like kind of fade out at the end as well. It was very smooth and seamless. The drum side chain neatly, the bass was well stacked. Ultimately, yeah, it's a great first impression and it sounds commercial grade. I've got no real complaints about that. I think that we ticked the boxes there. I don't know what we could have done to improve this song. It'll be what we do from here that really makes it. So I genuinely wish TEKKY the best of luck. And that's effectively, as well as Shadoh, to be fair. Both musicians did well here, both vocalists. But this is my review of this track from TEKKY, featuring Shadoh, the song titled Vengeance, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please do go show us some love via the various social medias and their YouTube page, and stay cool and stay safe, and please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. And I'll catch you in the next review. Spiderhands out.